Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Dodger Stadium from Los Angeles, California. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the, of course, LA Dodgers. As we get ready to commence on a new season, it's the Blue Jays and the Dodgers, game one of this season. Both clubs will go in City Connects as this game falls on a Friday afternoon. It's a 7 p.m. start here from LA. It's late if you're joining us from Canada. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers ready to get things started here tonight. Tyler Glasnow gets the call. He had a 9-6 record last season. He'll look to improve on that. He was their second best pitcher of last year. And we will get underway here tonight. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers. First pitch this afternoon is in there for a strike as Bo Bichette watches a strike right down the middle. He's 1 for 9 in his career against Glasnow. Here's the deal. And the pitch. That's fouled off by Bichette. He'll quickly fall behind here, 0-2. And if you're joining us, we hope you're excited for some late night baseball, because that's exactly what we're bringing to you today. 0-2 on Bichette. Here's the pitch from Glasnow. And it catches the top left corner of the zone for strike 3. 1 up, 1 down. It's a K to start the season for Tyler Glasnow. And the first pitch is in there for a strike against Addison Barger. Barger hitting 197 on the season. Well, from last season, and pretty good hitter for the Blue Jays, as here is a ground ball foul first base line. 0-2 on Barger here. And here's the pitch from Glasnow. And that catches the corner for strike 3. 2 up, 2 down on K's for Tyler Glasnow. Good start for him. And here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Nobody on, 2 out, and a foul ball by Guerrero. This one just missed the right corner line. 0-1. 30 home runs last season for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Looking to have a hot start to this season. The pitch. Down and away, but it's hit down for a base hit. Guerrero aboard. It's a 2-out single here in the top of the first inning. Not too much going on for the Jays, but at least they get the monkey off the back and get their first hit of the season for Dalton Varsho. Varsho will bat. Guerrero at first. The bunt down. It's placed well, but the throw to second will get Guerrero in time and end the top half of the first. Dodgers coming up. It's scoreless here from LA. Due up Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman for the Dodgers. Welcome into the home first. Jose Barrios will get the start on the mound for the Blue Jays to open this new season. A record of 16-11 last year. 32 games started last season. He had 192 innings pitched, earned runs against of 360, and a whip of 1.15. The walk rate he looks to bring down some more. It was 6.9% last year. He'll have a tough task with Shohei Ohtani starting us off, and the first pitch is in there for a strike. Well, if you're the Blue Jays, you just look for something good here. Nice curveball in there from Barrios. 0-2 quickly on Ohtani. Here it comes. Ground ball. Nathan Lucas moves in. The throw on the first in time. 1 away. And Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup last season. First in the NL. You can see that average climbing over the years. As here's the first pitch to Mookie Betts. Ground ball infield. Bichette's on it. Mookie can run. The throw in time. 2 away. 2 up, 2 down for the Dodgers. And the batter is Freddie Freeman. Here's the pitch. Down and away for ball 1. Outfield looking good for the Blue Jays. Guerrero, Lucas, Bichette, and Barger. Here's the pitch. Ground ball. Nathan Lucas will have to make a play on this one. The throw in time. The Dodgers go in order. We're through 1. No score here in LA to open a new season. Springer, Kirk, Clement due up for the Blue Jays. Batting for Toronto is George Springer. Maybe one of the best stories last season for the Blue Jays, and a big turnaround year for him. Here's the pitch, ground ball. This one's up the middle, and it's going to scoot through for a base hit. Second hit of the game for Toronto, both singles. And the first man aboard for Toronto to start an inning for Alejandro Kirk. One there in order for a double play here. Ground ball, but it's fair down the line. Springer's going to challenge it. Kirk's making a long turn and headed for second. He will stop there. The Blue Jays second and third, nobody out. Alejandro Kirk just got the placement he wanted on it. Oh, good swing, and look, just fair down the line. That's a perfect bounce for him. Look at this. It doesn't come closer than that. It's a double inside, and now here's Ernie Clement with second and third and nobody out. The pitch in there for strike one. Clement will watch. Well, if you're just joining us, no score here from LA. It's the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Here's the pitch. That's popped up. Will it be deep enough? It's dropping quickly, but the catch is made by Freeman, and the Blue Jays elect to hold. One away. Batting now for Toronto is Nathan Lucas. Just came back from injury. He has 2 on and 1 out here. We'll just look to put it in play. Here's a line ball, but that will go foul into the seats. 0-1. Blue Jays Dodgers. New season open up here from LA. We hope you're enjoying this one so far. Here's a line ball to center. This is going to get down, and the runners will come home. Springer on his way. Kirk taking a late turn. Into second goes Nathan Lucas to throw the plate. They'll easily get Kirk. But the Blue Jays strike first here in the top of the second. On already their 4th hit tonight. And this is just great ball by the Toronto Blue Jays. For the Dodgers, you got to run and get this just a little bit sooner. The dive is early. The ball drops. And Kirk, if you're the Blue Jays, you can't afford to send him on this play. It's too tough. It's too tight. And there's the punishment from it. 2 out. Here's Davis Schneider. Schneider shows bunt, gets it down, but it's right to the third baseman. This will be easy on the first. It ends the top of the second. But the Blue Jays get on the board first, courtesy of Nathan Lucas. It's an RBI single, and it's 1-0 Blue Jays. Welcome into the bottom half of the second. Tommy Edman is going to lead it off for the Dodgers, looking for their first hit of the season. The pitch from Barrios. Ground ball, but good contact by Edman. He's behind 0-1. Ready again from Barrios. That one's in there, bottom right corner for strike 2. Good placement by Jose Barrios as he's quickly ahead of Edman. The pitch, down and away, doesn't get him the chase. 1-2. Ready again from Jose. Grounded foul, and a battle brewing here to start the home half of the second for the Dodgers. The pitch, down and away, he doesn't chase, the count even. 2-2. Here it comes, and it's fouled back. Edman looking for the first Dodger hit of the season. The pitch, and again he fouls one up. If you're LA, you just want to put the ball in play right now. As another one fouled back. Already a 6-pitch at bat here as it's grounded foul. And Barrios going to have to switch up the location as it's not working, and another foul ball. We hope you're enjoying this one. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Dodgers nothing. 10 pitches this at bat. Make that 11. And Barrios deals. Ground ball. This one's infield. Kirk's going to have to run to it quick. The throw is just in time. The Dodgers fail to collect the first hit of the season. 1 away. Here's Max Muncy. Barrios deals. This is ground ball infield. Nathan Lucas will have to run in. Quick play to first, but it's not in time. And the Dodgers will have their first hit of the season. Max Muncy, an infield single. Barrios doing great with ground ball contact here in the early innings, but this one does just get down. Yeah, look at that. Just a slow roller. There's not much you can do on that one. And here's Will Smith. The pitch to Smith. That one curves in there for a strike. He didn't like it. It definitely caught some of the zone. Strike 1 here. Bottom 2, a man on first with 1 out. Grounded foul. Smith quickly behind 0-2 here. Here's the pitch from Barrios. This one hits him on the foot, and that'll put another Dodger on base. It's the second base runner as Smith makes his way to first. Here's Andy Pajes. That's hit to straightaway center. Right field, Springer moves in. He'll make the catch. Everyone stays put. 2 away. While the Dodgers looking to break through, here's Enrique Hernandez. 2 on and 2 out. The pitch from Barrios. Grounded foul, 0-1 on Hernandez. We hope you're enjoying this one. The Blue Jays and the Dodgers is a quick swing and a miss. And Hernandez behind 0-2. Barrios liking that ground pitch, and he tried it again as it's fouled back. Blue Jays 1, Dodgers nothing. Bottom 2. This one catches the corner for strike 3. Hernandez doesn't agree with it, but it definitely caught the zone. We're through 2 here in LA. Frustration showing from Barrios, but he does get out of the jam, and the Blue Jays will take a 1-0 lead to the 3rd here in LA. Welcome into the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the order for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette to lead it off for Toronto. Last now 16 pitches in this game. He's been effective as this is hit by Bichette. And that will get down and make its way to the wall. Bo Bichette with a leadoff double to start the top half of the 3rd. And the Blue Jays seeing the ball well out of the hand of Tyler Glasnow. He's pumped about that one. First hit of the season for Bichette. Cuts down the swing, gets great contact, and hits it right between the 2 outfielders. Here's Addison Barger. Second best contact hitter last year. He squares to bunt and gets it down. It's right to the 3rd baseman, on to first in time for the first out. 1 away here in the top of the 3rd. The batter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 1. He's singled back in the 1st. Here's the pitch from Glasnow. This is roped, but into the seats, a foul ball. 0-1 on Vladdy. He's 4 for 9 in his career with a home run against Glasnow. Swing and a miss. Quickly putting Guerrero behind 0-2 here. Glasnow ahead in the count. Man on second, 1 out. Here's the pitch. And Guerrero went for the fence. It didn't work. It's strike 3. Swing and a miss. Tyler Glasnow with strikeout number 3 already on the season. 2 away. The batter is Dalton Varsho. If you're the Blue Jays, 1 run doesn't feel safe right now, especially against this club. And he squares to bunt. Varsho can run. It's down. Here's the throw. Just in time. They get him. And that will end the top half of the 3rd. The Blue Jays strand a leadoff double. Coming up is Lux, Ohtani, and Betts for the Dodgers. Welcome into the home half of the 3rd. Gavin Lux will lead it off for LA against Jose Barrios. 27 pitches in this game, but he's been effective as he gets a first pitch swinging strike. 0-1 here on Lux. Ground ball to first. Guerrero will have to play this in a hurry. To Barrios, stepping on the bag in time for the first out. And here's some boos raining down here in LA, but here's Shohei Ohtani to the plate. 0 for 1, he grounded out his first time up. This one catches the corner for strike 1. Barrios with good pitch location. And this one quickly in there for strike 2. Ohtani behind. He's a lot better when he's behind in the count. And he chases one down and away. Strike 3. Down goes Ohtani. 2 down. Second strikeout of the season for Jose Barrios, and it's a big one. Look at the location on these pitches against Shohei Ohtani. Just painting those corners. There was one a little up the middle, but that's how he pitched them, and it works out for him. 2 down. Here's Mookie Betts. Grounded foul. 0-1 the count on him. Ready again. That's in there, and Mookie Betts may have had an argument as that one was definitely low. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He stays alive. Ready again from Jose Barrios. This one gets away a little bit wild there, and you can see Betts didn't like that. He had some words for Barrios. Wasn't trying to hit him, but you could tell that there was some frustration between the two. Fouls went off. It's 1-2. Ready again from Jose. This one gets away. And Mookie's wondering now if this is intentional. You can see the argument, and Barrios probably just losing the location. He never does this on purpose as it's fouled back. 2-2 here on Betts. The pitch gets away again. This one way outside on the opposite side of the plate, and we have a full count. 2 outs, full count. The pitch doesn't get him the chase. He'll collect a walk here in the bottom half of the third with 2 away. First walk allowed by Barrios, and the batter is Freddie Freeman. So here's the pitch to Freeman. Down and away, ball 1. Dodgers have 1 hit in this game. And now it's 2-0. Freddie Freeman has a hitter's count here with a man on. He grounds it foul. 2-1. Bottom 3 if you're with us. The Blue Jays 1, the Dodgers nothing. Here's a ground ball just foul of the first base line. That could have been trouble. Ready again from Barrios. Down and away, doesn't get him the chase. Tommy Edman on deck, a man on, 2 out, a full count. And here's the pitch to Freeman. Didn't get him the chase. Down and away, ball 4. And Barrios loses Freeman after having him behind 0-2 early in the count. 2 on, 2 out. Here's Tommy Edman. He's swinging at the bits right now. Here's the pitch. Fouled off behind 0-1. The Dodgers have 1 hit, but they've had their chances with base runners, and quickly behind 0-2. On the movement from Barrios. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Dodgers 2 on, 2 out. Ground ball foul, and Edman stays alive. Ready again from Barrios. This one gets away, and the runners advance. Kirk will run after it. 2-2 the count. Second and third now, 2 outs. It's a wild pitch. Look at this pitch, just way outside. And if he didn't move out of the way, that probably would have been bases loaded for the Dodgers, but they'll take it. It's an extra 90 feet on a wild pitch. And they're in scoring position now. The pitch from Barrios trying to finish it off. And it's down and away. Full count. Max Muncy on deck. Blue Jays in some trouble here. Here's the pitch from Barrios. And he lost him. And the bases are loaded for the Dodgers here. The 3rd walk allowed from Barrios. 3 walks in the inning. Here's Max Muncy as the only hit this season for the Dodgers. 1 for 1. The bases loaded. Swing and a miss. He was going for the fence. The Dodgers threatening here. They're loaded with 2 out. And he chases one down and away. Max Muncy calls for time here. Behind 0-2. The base is loaded. And he chases it down and away. Strike 3. Barrios escapes trouble. We're through 3 here in LA. It's the Blue Jays 1. The Dodgers nothing. Welcome into the top half of the 4th. The Blue Jays will go to George Springer. He's 1 for 1 tonight. He has a single. He'll face Glass now. Swing and a miss. Good cut at that one, but it's 0-1. Blue Jays with the lead here in LA on a single by Nathan Lucas in the 2nd inning. Here's a swing and a miss quickly to put Springer behind 0-2. Dodgers fans on their feet here trying to get Springer. Here it comes. It's in there. He watches strike 3, argues it, but it's clearly in the zone for the 4th strikeout of the night for Tyler Glasnow. Here's Alejandro Kirk, had a bloop double his last time up. It led to the first run of the game. Here's the pitch, and Kirk gets a bunt down, but it's foul. Blue Jays have shown bunt a few times in this game already, and it worked for them once, but the other times not. Here's a foul ball. Kirk quickly behind 0-2. Glass now looking to have his first perfect inning of the season. Here's the pitch, and down goes Kirk. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. 5 strikeouts for Tyler Glasnow, the batter, Ernie Clement. Here's Clement, 2 out, nobody on. And he squares the bunt. Gets it down, it's right to the pitcher, on to first, and the Blue Jays go quickly in order here in the 4th. Dodgers coming up. They're down by 1. Welcome into the bottom of the fourth, Will Smith to lead it off for the Dodgers. His last time up, he struck out, and I believe he did strike out. Here's the pitch, 0-1, quickly behind 0-2, and they are not seeing the ball out of Barrios' hand well tonight as a foul ball. Jose Barrios has been phenomenal tonight as another foul ball by Will Smith. Here it comes, and another foul back. Another battle brewing here between Barrios and Smith, and down and away, chases strike three, one down in the home fourth. It's the fourth strikeout for Barrios. It's been a pitching duel here so far today. Just look how he pitched here against Will Smith. You can see the placement of those pitches all in the same spot, all hittable as well, and then the last one down and away, you don't want to chase those, and he did. Andy Pages the batter as he swings and fouls back the first pitch for strike one. Blue Jays 1, Dodgers nothing, bottom 4 here in LA. Here's a pop-up. Kirk moving under it. He has room, he makes the catch, 2 down. Batting now for the Dodgers, Enrique Hernandez, too quickly away here in the home fourth. The pitch. Swinging a foul back, 0-1. Dodgers trying to get something going. One hit in this game. Ground ball, this looks good. Bichette is on it. His throw to first will not be in time. And that will be the second hit of the season for the Dodgers. Both of their hits are infield singles. And the batter is Gavin Lux. 2 out, a man on first. The pitch. In there for a strike. Gavin Lux 0 for 1. He grounded out back in the third inning. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He had the reach for that one. He'll be thinking on that again. Here's the pitch. Got him. He watches strike 3, and in frustration, the Dodgers go down again. They get their second hit, but don't come through. We're through 4. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Dodgers nothing here in LA. Welcome into the top half of the fifth. Nathan Lucas, a double and an RBI. He brought in the first run of the game for the Blue Jays, the only run of the game. As here's Tyler Glasnow pitching into the fifth. This one's down, and it's a good one down the line. It'll be close. They don't get him. Nathan Lucas with his second hit of the ball game. It's a bunt single. Just look at this. Great placement by Lucas, and because of how short that swing is, he makes it to first before the throw. The batter is Davis Schneider. And Nathan Lucas is going. He's stealing. The throw, not in time. Nathan Lucas with the first stolen base of the season for the Blue Jays. And a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Davis Schneider at the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on his way to third. They don't get him. He makes his way to third. Back-to-back stolen bases for Nathan Lucas. And there's a runner at third with nobody out. It's a high throw that messes up Max Muncy at third from getting the out. And here's the pitch. And here he comes. Swing and a foul into the seats. 0-2. Schneider trying to bring home the second Blue Jay run of the game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Out in front of that one. Down goes Schneider. One away here. It's the sixth strikeout of the afternoon for Tyler Glasnow. Great pitching from Glasnow. We know that he's given up a run, but to fool the Blue Jays on that type of occasion, pretty phenomenal pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a foul by Bichette trying to bring in this run. He's behind 0-1. He's 1 for 2. He had a double his last time up. Here's the pitch from Glasnow. And going for the bunt is Bichette. Runner coming home. They're going to get Bichette, but the run will score. It's a sacrifice RBI bunt, and the Blue Jays increase the lead to 2-0. The batter is Addison Barger with 2 out now in the inning. Here it comes from Glasnow. And another bunt. This one gets down. It's a bobbler, but the throw will get him in time. We're through the mid-fifth. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Dodgers nothing here from Los Angeles. Welcome into the home half of the fifth. Shohei Ohtani, a strikeout and a groundout. 0 for 2 against Jose Barrios tonight. Pitch is in there for a strike. Ready again. This is jacked, but it's back into the seats, a foul ball. Ohtani with great contact on that last pitch, and he hits this one well, but it will go into the seats as well, and it stays 0-2. Ready again from Barrios. That's foul back. Blue Jays 2, Dodgers nothing. Bottom 5. Swing and a miss. He gets Ohtani to chase. That's strikeout number 6 for Barrios. And down goes Ohtani for the second time on strikeout. Look at the sinker. Jose Barrios, the movement on that pitch fools Ohtani, and the cut doesn't even get a piece of it. Just misses it with the tip of the bat. 2 down. Sorry, 1 away. Here is Mookie Betts. I'll take the first pitch for a strike. Wasn't so sure about the zone on that call, but nonetheless it's strike 1, and down and away. That one looked low. Strike 2 called. And the umpire may be a gift there. This pitch down and away, way outside. It's ball 1. Ready again to Betts. Doesn't get him the chase. 2-2. Here's the pitch upstairs. Way up. Full count. Batter on deck is Freddie Freeman. Here it comes. Fouled off to stay alive. Blue Jays Barrios has been phenomenal. Another foul ball by Betts as the Dodgers battle here in the 5th, down 2-0. Here's the pitch down and away. Doesn't get him the chase. He loses him after having an 0-2 count. It's a walk with 1 out here in the home 5th for Freddie Freeman. 1 swing of the bat can tie this game. Here's the pitch. Fouled off by Freeman. If you're the Dodgers, you need to find a way to get some power against Barrios. Been phenomenal tonight. Both their hits, infield singles. Here it comes, and there is strike 3. Freddie Freeman doesn't agree with it. It's on the outside corner. 7 strikeouts for Barrios, his second strikeout of the inning. Here's Tommy Edman. The pitch to Edman, and this one hits him. So the Dodgers again will have 2 on base for the 3rd time in this game. And here's Max Muncy. Chomping at the bits now. 2 on, 2 out. Fouled off for strike 1. Jose Barrios almost at the end of his afternoon is a swing and a miss from Muncy. Quickly ahead, 0-2. Ready again from Barrios. This one's down and away, just about caught his foot. Ball 1. Here it comes. He got him. Max Muncy chases a bad one down and away, and the Dodgers leave another 2 on base. Jose Barrios with a phenomenal afternoon. We're not sure if it's done yet, but definitely will be within this inning in the next one. We go to the 6th. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Dodgers nothing, here from Los Angeles. Welcome into the top half of the 6th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to lead it off for the Toronto Blue Jays. Here's the pitch from Glasnow. Swing and a foul. 0-1 against Guerrero. Blue Jays, their best inning was the 3rd when they put together some hits, as here's a foul ball just wide of that third base line. 0-2 here on Guerrero. 1 for 2 to start the season. Here's the pitch from Glasnow, and he swings through that one. Strike 3. Down goes Guerrero. 1 away to start the top half of the 6th. It's strikeout number 7 for Tyler Glasnow. The batter is Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. He'll try not to ground out this time around. He can run, and he's going to get the bunt down and try. It's down the first base line, but an easy step on the bag for out number 2. Varsho down. 2 away, the batter, George Springer. 1 for 2. He scored the run on the Nathan Lucas hit. Here's the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2-0 in the top of the 6th. This is not the way the Dodgers saw opening a new season. Here's a hit by Springer, but it's fouled the third base line and quickly behind 0-2. Glasnow's had a phenomenal day outside the 2 runs. Back-to-back steals led to the second run, and down goes Springer. Chases one down and away. There's been a lot of good pitching in this game today, and some not so good swings as well. Coming up for the Dodgers, Smith, Pages, and Hernandez. They're going to have to turn this game around real quick. No scoring for them through 5. Welcome into the home 6th. Will Smith to lead it off for the Dodgers as the Blue Jays have a 2-0 lead. And he will face Barrios for the 3rd time as he hits this one high and deep, and Schneider is going to watch it go foul into the seats. 0-1. Ready again from Barrios. Grounded foul. Smith getting some good contact, maybe the best contact tonight. This is down and away. He doesn't chase. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here it comes. It gets away. You can hear the fans. They're not happy about that. 2-2 from Barrios. Here it comes. Doesn't get him the chase. Full count. Andy Pages is on deck. Here it comes from Barrios. And he lost him. Will Smith will reach on a walk. And that's the 5th walk allowed by Barrios tonight. The hits haven't been a problem. It's been the walks. And the batter is Andy Pages. A fly out and a pop out tonight. He's 0 for 2. He has a man on first. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1. Ready again. Grounded foul. He's quickly behind 0-2. If you're a Dodgers fan, you got to be wondering how they haven't gotten on the board yet. This one just missed his leg. That would have been 2 on. Ready again. Up and in. It misses. 2-2. Barrios will try to finish him. Here it comes. And he had to get out of the way. Full count on back-to-back batters now. Barrios may be coming to the end of his night. The pitch. Did he go? He did. Strike 3. Pages couldn't lay off. It was going to be 2 on. Instead, it's 1 on, 1 out for Enrique Hernandez. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. Ground ball to third. Barger has it. On to second for 1. On to first, not in time. It's a fielder's choice. Just shy of a double play, but Barger picked that up just a little bit late. 2 out. Here's Gavin Lux. The pitch to Lux. Good swing at that, but it's strike 1. Jose Barrios having himself a night. They're going to pull him out after this inning. He's at 106 pitches. This one fouled back into the seats. Well, the way it's going, try to give him one more inning. Here's a ground ball. Barger has it. This is going to be a close play at first, and they don't get him. And they're going to consider that an error against Barger, and this inning will continue. 2 on, 2 out for Gavin Lux. And sorry, no, it's Shohei Ohtani. He has 2 on and 2 out in the inning. Biggest pitch of the night. It's fouled off for strike 1. Dodgers have left 8 on base in this game already. Here's a foul back. Ohtani behind 0-2. And ready again from Barrios. And that got away. Alejandro Kirk will chase it down. Dodgers thought about coming home, but they'll stay put. It's second and third, 2 out. The second wild pitch of the night for the Blue Jays. Look at the location of this, and this just missed the foot of Ohtani. Barrios getting tired, you can tell. Here it comes. In there! Ohtani striking out for the 3rd time of the game, and that's how the night will end for Jose Barrios. You can see the Dodgers coach and fans not happy with this effort. We're through 6. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Dodgers nothing. Welcome into the top half of the 7th. Alejandro Kirk will lead it off for the Blue Jays. Here's the pitch. And Kirk swings through that for strike 1. Glasnow's had a phenomenal night. He's given up 2 runs, but it's been great as this one fouled off and into the seats and left. It's 0-2. Ready again. Swings through that one. Down goes Kirk for strike 3. One of the best contact hitters in this league as Glasnow sends him down. That's strikeout number 9 for Tyler. And here's Ernie Clement. 0 for 2 to start his season. He's going to try. Ground ball, just foul of the third base line. That one came close. 0-1 on him. Ready again from Glass now. And this is hit to center, dropping quickly. It will be caught. Oh, what a catch in center field. My goodness, highway robbery. And there's 2 away in the inning. Looked like a hit for sure. And you can see Glass now in approval of that. Here's Nathan Lucas with 2 out in the inning. The pitch, he squares, gets it down. It's right to the first baseman. This will end the inning. He steps on the bag. The Blue Jays go in order. What a play by the Dodgers to keep it a 2-0 game and keep the Blue Jays from another hit. Betts, Freeman, Edman due up for the Dodgers. Welcome into the home 7th. Mookie Betts and the Dodgers need to get something going. We're getting late in this one now. It's still 2-0 Toronto. The pitch from Barrios. Ground ball to first. Guerrero's there. He'll play it on to first. Barrios steps on the bag. 1 out. This will be the last inning of the night for Barrios if they keep him in. Here's the pitch. Gets away. Ball 1. Freddie Freeman is the batter. Ready again. This one misses. That's ball 2. 2 bad misses in a row. And make that 3 as that one is in the dirt. Ready again. The pitch. Chased high upstairs. Moving in is Varsho from center. This one's going to drop into no man's land. And on his way to second, they're going to get him by a mile. Down goes Freeman on some poor base running. There's 2 outs in the inning. Here's the pitch to Edman. That gets away for ball 1. And here the fans booing here. Freddie Freeman should have stopped at first. He goes for second on a play that's not even close for a double. Here it comes. That misses, and it's 3-0. Rios. And this one outside, and that will probably be his night. As Tommy Edman gets a walk. It's the 6th allowed tonight by Jose Barrios. Said no, they are going to keep him in here to face Max Muncy. The pitch. Fouled off, strike 1. Well, Muncy knows what he has to do here. He has a man on, has to come through. This one gets away for a ball. 123 pitches. When was the last time you saw this? As this one gets away, Kirk throws the second, not in time. Stealing second base on a wild pitch, and the Dodgers have a runner in scoring position. This one fouled back. It stays 2-2. Maybe the quietest game to start a season for the Dodgers here, and this one gets away and hits him. Muncy will reach base. 2 on, 2 out for Will Smith, and they are not going to deal with him again. Ryan Yarbrough is going to come into the game for the Toronto Blue Jays. That'll be it for Jose Barrios, but what a night for him. 6.5 innings scoreless, 2 hits, but 6 walks. That will have to be what he works on moving forward in this season. Yeah, what a night for Jose Barrios, and you gotta love what you've seen from him today. They'll go to the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, 5-2 record last year. Innings pitched 98. He had earned runs against at 319. He'll try to bring that down this season with 2 runners inherited to start the bottom half of the 7th. Here's the first pitch of the night from Yarbrough. This one gets away. They'll advance. A wild pitch, and this gets interesting. It's second and third with 2 out. A single could tie this game. Here's the pitch to Smith. It's hit high and deep, but that will go into the seats in left field, and the count even at 1-1. Ready again from Ryan Yarbrough. Swinging a foul back. It's 1-2. Ready again. Outside. 2-2. Smith's not going to chase that one. A great curveball for Yarbrough, and he doesn't get him the chase. It's a full count. Andy Pages on deck. Here's the pitch. It gets away. A run coming home to score. The Dodgers are on the board on a wild pitch. It's a 2-1 game. For the Blue Jays, you just can't afford to have this happen over and over again. And Ryan Yarbrough, since entering this game, has not found the strike zone. Wild pitch, and we got a game now. It's 2-1. Here it comes to Andy Pages. Hits it foul. 0-1. Ready again from Yarbrough. This one gets away, and the Dodgers are going to tie it on wild pitches. Back to back, and this game is a new one. Pages at the plate. This one goes wild. Ryan Yarbrough throwing it wild after Jose Barrios pitched a gem, and this game is tied. Here's the pitch, grounded, foul. 1-2 on Pages. Ready again from Yarbrough. Down and away, that misses. 2-2. Here's the pitch. Right in the sweet spot, but it'll go into the seats, a foul ball. 11 pitches in the inning for Yarbrough. Here it comes. And he did not get the call. Ryan Yarbrough argues. It looked like he has an argument as that one appeared to hit the strike zone. Full count, the pitch. He doesn't get him. And that will be a walk. 2 on and 2 out here in the home seventh as things get ugly here for the Blue Jays. The batter, Enrique Hernandez. The pitch. Down and away for ball one, and it gets worse. Ready again. This one misses. Another wild pitch by Yarbrough, the third of the inning. Throw into second to hold the runners there. Second and third, the count 2-0 here on Henrique. This one for a strike, 2-1 on Hernandez. This one, he may have got a make-up call. 2-2, it looked low. You can see the argument. Here's the pitch, down and away. And they'll stay put. Full count here. Dodgers threatening. The pitch from Yarbrough. Doesn't get him. It's down and away for ball four, and they're loaded. And the Blue Jays in trouble. Bases loaded, 2 out. Gavin Lux, nowhere to put him but bring him home. The pitch, fouled off, 0-1. 2-2 here in the seventh. Here it comes. And it's fouled again, 0-2. Ready from Yarbrough. Here it comes. And it hit him. And the Dodgers have taken the lead on some missed plays in the inning, and then a hit batter, and here is Shohei Ohtani with the bases loaded. The pitch, fouled back. Fans on their feet. Ohtani 0 for 4, but he has the bases loaded. Fouls it back again, it's 0-2. Ready from Yarbrough, down and away, ball one. So the Dodgers take the lead here in the seventh inning on misplays from the Toronto pitcher. Here's the pitch. Down and away, doesn't get him the chase. The count even, 2-2. Ready from Yarbrough, and fouled back by Ohtani. As the base is loaded, you know what he's trying to do with one swing. The pitch, fouled off to stay alive. Just been a little bit late on that swing tonight. Here it comes, he got him! Ohtani chases one outside, and the Dodgers leave them loaded, but they take the lead. 3-2 into the eighth here in LA. And Michael Kopech will take over for the Dodgers. Glasnow, 7 perfect innings. He gave up 2 runs on 6 hits. Here's Davis Schneider to lead off the eighth for Toronto. Ready from Kopech. This is hit to center field. It'll be an easy fly out for the first out of the inning. One away, that'll bring Bo Bichette to the plate. He's 1 for 2 today with a double. Dodgers lead at 3-2, top 8. The pitch to Bichette. Ready from Kopech. And Bichette fouls that just wide of first base. 0-1. Ready again from Kopech. That's hit by Bichette into the gap in center. He's going to get down. He's going to make a late turn, but he's into second easily with a stand-up 1-out double here in the top of the eighth as the Blue Jays try to get things even here. The batter is Addison Barger. Dodgers lead at 3-2, top 8. Barger squares, gets it down, it's right to the third baseman. This moves up Bichette, the throw. They get him just in time. Oh, that was a close play. Will the Jays take a look It doesn't look like they will. 2 out, the runner to third. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And wouldn't this be something? Here's the pitch from Kopech to Guerrero. That's jacked to center. It'll get down and tie this game. Guerrero holds up at first. It's an RBI single, and the Blue Jays tie things up here in the top of the 8th. Great swing by Guerrero, straightaway center. Perfect placement. Any higher, and he would have been out. Here's Dalton Varsho. Trying to get the fans into it here. This one popped up. This will be easy for the 3rd out. And that ends the top half of the 8th. But Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes through, and the Blue Jays tie things up. We go. Bottom 8, 3-3. Welcome into the home 8th. Mookie Betts will lead it off against Ryan Yarbrough, looking for a much better inning. Here's the pitch. Hit high and deep to left, but that'll curve into the seats, a foul ball. Good contact from Betts, but he just missed that one. Ready again from Yarbrough. The deal. This is hit to center. George Springer's under it, but it's going to be caught just in the nick of time. 1 away, and the batter is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 3 in the game. He has a single. Here's the pitch. That's hit high and deep to left, but Davis Schneider with room makes the catch. 2 down. Batter is Tommy Edman. 0 for 1. He has a walk, and he's been hit by a pitch. He's reached twice today. Fouls this one into the seats. See the fans trying to get their team back in front here in the 8th inning. Here it comes from Yarbrough. Popped up. And Ryan Yarbrough, a much better 8th inning as he sends down the Dodgers in order. We head to the 9th. 3-3 in LA. Welcome into the top half of the 9th. It'll be George Springer to lead it off for the Toronto Blue Jays. And Kopech agrees. Here's the pitch. Springer hits it to right field on the run. The catch will be made easily by Betts. 1 away. Batting now is Alejandro Kirk, with 1 quickly out here in the top of the 9th inning. The pitch. This one's down, but it's foul. 0-1 on Kirk. Blue Jays Dodgers 3-3 top 9. We hope you're enjoying and you're with us. Here it comes. Swinging a foul off by Kirk. He's behind 0-2. Game 1 of the season for both these clubs. Here's the pitch. And Kirk fouls it off to stay alive. Good contact, but not towards the outfield. Here's the pitch. And Kopech gets him. Down goes Kirk on strikes. 2 down, the first K for Michael Kopech. The batter is Ernie Clement. Here's the pitch to Clement. Fouls this one off. 0-1. This one drops as Mookie took a run at it, but he won't make the play. 0-1 here on Clement with 2 outs in the inning. The pitch. That's grounded, and it's going to get through for a base hit. And the Blue Jays have a man aboard here in the 9th with 1 out for Nathan Lucas. He has an RBI today, 1 of the 3 runs scored. This is hit to center, and that's going to get down a base hit. Blue Jays with 2 aboard. They're going to stay put as it's too close to advance. 2 outs and 2 on in the inning. They'll go to the number 9 hitter in Davis Schneider. But first, they'll bring in Jack Flaherty to try to get out of this 9th inning jam in a tie game. It's Flaherty versus Schneider. The pitch. Davis hits that. It's dropping. It's down. And the Blue Jays are going to take the lead here in the 9th. Around third and coming in to score is 1. The second one. Throw to the plate. Not in time. Davis Schneider comes through with a 9th inning 2-run double. He clears the bases, and the Blue Jays have taken the 2-run lead back here in the 9th. And now batting back to the top, it's Bo Bichette against Jack Flaherty. And Bichette to center field. That's down a base hit. On his way home is Schneider. The throw to the plate, not in time. Another run. And the Blue Jays make it 6-3 as they put the swings together against Flaherty here in the ninth. Batting now is Addison Barger. 0 for 3. He's looking to get contact. The pitch. High, but in there for strike one. Blue Jays with 3 here in the ninth to take the lead. And the game they tied in the 8th at 3. Ready again to Barger. This is jacked. High and deep to right. It's down. And over the wall, it'll be a ground rule double. So no one else will come in to score. But second and third, Addison Barger with his first hit of the season. And that brings up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Guerrero will face Flaherty with 2 on and 2 out. And they're intentionally going to walk him here. That'll load the bases for the Blue Jays. He'll bring a very hot hitter to the plate in Dalton Varsho. Not tonight, though. He's 0 for 4. Bases loaded, 2 out. Dalton Varsho has been known as the Blue Jay Grand Slamist. And he has an opportunity to be here on an 0 for 4 night. Varsho grounds it. It's going to sneak through. It'll reload the bases. Another run scores. It's 7-3 Toronto. Ninth inning malfunction here by the LA Dodgers. The Blue Jays finding the sweet spots and taking advantage. Flaherty didn't have much time to warm up, and I think it's starting the show. And he's out of this game. Ryan Brazier is going to come in and try to limit the damage here that's already been done. 7-3, the Blue Jays have pretty much put this game away the way the Dodgers have been swinging the bats tonight. Here's George Springer with the bases loaded. Ready from Brazier. And Springer hits this on the knob, and it's going to drop and get down. One will score. The second run will score. The third run on his way home. Throw to the plate. Not in time. It's a bases loaded clearing double for George Springer, and the Blue Jays tack on some more. It's 10-3. First game of the season, and it's been a 9th inning letdown for the Los Angeles Dodgers. That's 7 runs allowed here in the 9th inning. They will definitely look to take the other 2 games of this series, though. The pitch to Kirk, and Kirk grounds it right to third, and that will end it. Finally on a lineout, but the Dodgers surrender 7. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 come up in the bottom half of the 9th. Last hope for LA. They're going to need to climb a hill. That's for sure. Welcome into the bottom half of the 9th. Max Muncy to lead it off for the Dodgers. Ryan Yarbrough will finish this game after having an ugly inning. Here's a ground ball. It's infield. Lucas has that. A throw on the first in time for the first out. Dodgers fans have pretty much gotten up to leave after that 7-run inning. It was a real dagger, and here's a foul back by Smith, 0-1. Well, the Blue Jays continue to come through where it matters on the road. Here's a ground ball. It hits off Yarbrough, and easily going to reach here is Will Smith. Yeah, you could see that Smith knew that this was going to be a hit, and all the way he'll take it. And that will be a single. Ryan Yarbrough, they're going to take a look at him here. He got hit pretty hard off that comebacker, and he's down but getting up slowly here. Will he be okay? Looks like he will, and will continue. Andy Pages with 1 on. Takes a strike. Dodgers a man on with 1 out. Here it comes. That gets away, and advancing on the play is, of course, the runner for the Dodgers, in Smith. A lot of wild pitches today. That's the concern for the Blue Jays with the walks as well. 2-1 the count. That one just missed. Here it comes from Yarbrough. Down and away, it's ball 3. Enrique Hernandez on deck. The pitch. Got him the chase. Full count. This pitch will be an important one. Here it comes. Doesn't get him the chase, and that's a walk. 2 on here in the home 9th for the Dodgers. And the batter is Enrique Hernandez. 2 on, 1 out. Takes a first pitch strike, and Hernandez not agreeing with that. Here it comes. Ground ball, this one. For a double play, they tag him for one. On to first, it's overhead. That'll score a run. A throwing error to first base. Nathan Lucas not happy with that. It's 10-4. Dodgers down to their final out, but they get a run off yet another error. Here's the pitch. And Yarbrough hits him. So 2 on, 2 out here in the home ninth, and here's Shohei Ohtani, an 0 for 5 day at the plate. Try to break that here. Takes strike one. Didn't agree with that. It definitely looked down and away. Ready again. This one misses. 1-1. 2 outs. Dodgers down to their final out. They're down by 6 here in the ninth, and this one just misses. Ready again. This one misses as well. Throw into second, and that's the ball game. A wild pitch. They try to advance, but the Blue Jays catch them and end this game. A wild season opener from LA. The Dodgers bats did not come to life from start to finish. They do get 4 runs out of it somehow. But the Blue Jays with 10 runs on 15 hits, 2 errors in the game, get the win here tonight from LA. 10-4 your final score. We hope you enjoyed this one. It's the first of 3 between the Blue Jays and the Dodgers here in LA this week. Blue Jays will shift to take on the Guardians in the next 3 games on this 6-game road trip to start the season. Well, we hope you enjoyed this one. From Dodger Stadium, the final score, the Toronto Blue Jays 10, the LA Dodgers 4.